Last time on Long Distance Dungeons and Dragons Dinner Theater, Harlock took his friends to visit his father, and there he decided to get a job at Dolway, before they returned home in time to rush Morgan to the hospital, so she could give birth to a beautiful blue baby girl named Neiman, and after the paparazzi left, the group retired to their various abodes. Meanwhile, after Sulu magically teleported their gold hoard to them in Telorix, Cuthbert, Archeon, and Chekhov worked together to transport the pile of money to the local bank, and after getting some supplies, discussed starting a revolt against the judges, and decided to do that in the outlying towns of Kelnar. And now, Long Distance Dungeons and Dragons Dinner Theater continues.
You would know, Cuthbert, most of the names of all the other towns here on Kelnar. You know the largest city on the island is named Telorix. You know that on the west coast there are two other small towns. One is named Modan, which is north of Telorix.
Alright.
Mostly a farm town. And the town of the south is called Balnot, often called the land of barbed wire. A lot of ranches where they keep herd animal.
Yeah, Belmont?
Balnot, yep. The rest of the cities are all on the east coast.
I'm down for gathering support in the rule. We'll be like Castro.
Yeah. You know there's a fort town called Fort Zebu, where the influence of Telorix is very strong. It's near the hills, and a lot of its resources come from the valuable gold minerals that are found there.
I like golden minerals.
There's also a town called Tota, which is near Fort Zebu and relies on their protection, where a lot of the newly wealthy settle. Town is mostly run by the bank. There's this town called Thalbaron, where you know the sheriff is a goofy drunk.
These are all still on the island, right? And then
yeah, these are on the east coast. These are on the east coast, the other side of the island. You know Thalbaron's got a lot of problems with crime. Probably the town you're more familiar with. Bandits kind of run the town. Thalbaron, you've been there on multiple occasions.
Problem with crime.
Yeah.
I like it. Start.
They don't have a lot of... Telorix that's one of the cities that Telorix is not very interested in, other than their yearly tax collection. They don't pay a lot of attention to that town because there's not a whole lot of interest there. There's Vit, pretty unnoticeable town, nothing special about it as far as you know. It seems like just a very quiet town. Some hookers, but other than that, not a whole lot that you would pay more attention to in your visits there.
Can you tell me what Thalbaron's known for again?
Crime, mostly.
Okay.
Don't you just love it?
A lot of bandits because the people there are spineless and the sheriff's a drunk.
I'm loving it.
There's Kafuser, which is sort of like a militaristic now. It used to be more of a laid-back school town, but now it's more like a military school for children, where the children are protected by guards 24 hours a day. A lot of the parents in the surrounding cities send their children there to go away to school. It's a very protected environment. That's a hard place to get into, and there's not a whole lot there besides. It's just like a school town. There's nothing there except the school, really. So Kafuser, your rebellion would probably not do much good there. It's mostly just children and school teachers. And a few guards that are working there to protect the schools. There's not a whole lot of people there that would be involved in rebellion. You would already know that's probably worth avoiding. There's Fort Abudan, a smaller fort, sort of known as the Party Fort, known for its tavern. You've stopped there on many occasions to get drunk or just have a good time. There's Komyamu, which you usually avoid because it's a very religious town, mostly led by their town preacher. There's Kosher Basta. It's a nice town. The people seem to have a lot of power there. Public opinion, strong, cohesive voice tends to sway how things go in that town. If you're going to do a rebellion, probably an easy place to get, if you can get a lot of people on your side, that's probably an easy place to hive mind kind of thoughts. So you can probably get a lot of people there if you're looking to lead a revolution. You know that.
Alright.
You know there's Rashnik, town famous for its shootouts. It's near the Savage Land, so they have a lot of problem with outsiders there, outside races, and it's not very well protected. It's one of the most outlying towns, so dangerous. The towns around that part of the island are usually the most dangerous towns, the most north and the most south ones. It's also Dasur and Nakruto, which are the smallest towns that are probably the most in fear of the savages and each other, because they often raid each other for supplies. Very lawless towns, the farthest away from Telorix. Dangerous places. Those towns have very low, very small population. Those are the towns you know about. All of them. That's all the towns on the island.
Well, dealer's choice, man. Wherever you want to go, I'll start a revolution.
I mean, we're not going there immediately, right? We're just going to, get an idea of where we want to go.
I mean, I want to go, fight shit.
Yeah, well, I just want to stock up one, see if there's a place down to get ammunition and stuff before we
Yeah,
go.
I mean, here in Telorix you can buy ammunition. Here in Telorix you can buy ammunition. This is one of the largest suppliers of ammunition in the world, so...
And then we'll bug out the crystal and our powers, wipe the floor with everything in our way.
Should we do that first, or do you want me to decide where we go?
Well, you should probably decide where we go.
Okay.
I'll still let you guys buy ammo before you leave.
I pray to my god of revenge and maybe see if she might be able to give me some advice device that might give me an advantage.
Which god are you praying to?
Calistria,
Roll me a diplomacy check.
and I do use the mythic point to do an assured skill check.
Yep. Your god advises to strike like the wasp in great numbers. Crush your enemy.
Ah.
She'll say, seek the help of the towns to the east, and if you're willing to undertake the dangerous task, perhaps seek out the help of the Thry in the jungle to the west.
I am digging this thing.
You can roll
This is exactly how I
you can roll a
fancy
knowledge
it.
nature check to know about Thry if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to use another mythic point to do another assured skill for that.
I wonder what the skill check
Yeah,
is.
boom. You know it. You use your assured skill check, you know about the Thry. You're familiar with the legends of the bee women. You grew up on this island, so you've heard the legends of the bee women that live in the jungles to the west and protect all of the world's knowledge. Powers of divination and prophecy. They have a secret civilization that was said to be hidden in the jungle. Their merope is precious, and to devour it is said to give you great knowledge and great power. But you know, approaching them is very dangerous. They often are known to take attractive male mates from other species. And when they take a mate, they rarely let them leave. Like, if you ever enter the Thry hive, you're rarely ever allowed to leave because they're afraid you'll escape with their secrets or steal their knowledge.
Good news. They
You'd be-
can't see my face.
Yeah,
No
you'd be-
matter what I am.
Yeah, you'd be best to avoid entering their hive, though, or you'll have no trouble taking the Tellerks.
Very, very restrained. That might have been a little overeager.
It happens.
Yeah, you're bringing the revolt from outside instead of within now. Because these outside towns already have a problem with Tellerks because all they do is collect taxes and send out lawmen that don't do a great job. So law's hard to keep.
Well, where do you want to go, man? Well, I mean, he wants to buy supplies first. No, I guess you can just do that.
Some people did see you guys talking in the alleyway and gave you weird looks, but didn't do anything about it. What kind of bullets are you looking for?
Are any of them like interchangeable, like long-range weapons? Like if I had like musket and rifle.
Well, those both just take regular firearm bullets, which are
So I
one.
basically stock up on bullets.
Yeah, those are 1 gold each. The musket might require an alchemical cartridge. I have to look. Some of these weapons do require different stuff, so look for musket. Use either bullet or a single. Oh, you can only use either a bullet and black powder or alchemical. So you have to buy black powder for those as well, because they don't have. So you have to buy black powder, which you can buy a dose for 10 gold or a keg for 1,000. You have to carry on a keg of black powder, and then bullets for your musket. You have to load it every time. Your other weapons might not require that much, so I don't know.
Or you can just use the rifle with cartridges that have, black powder in them already.
Yep.
And a greater range.
Yeah, the rifle uses metal cartridges, which are 15 gold each. Those
How many are
have,
in the cartridge?
that's one. A metal cartridge is 15 gold. So that's 1 bullet.
In a cartridge?
Yep.
That's weird. Now they would have figured out, magazines by now.
No, not with the rifle, no. Metal cartridge 15. That's for 1 shot. You can buy as many of those as you want. But you don't have to load them.
You want to buy some?
The other one, you don't have to load them up with gunpowder and a bullet. You just can put this cartridge in there and you're done. You're good to go.
I spend the platinum.
Divide that by 15. 1,000 divided by 15. Then what do you have left over?
Yeah, it's 66.6. But
So you get 66.
But yeah, I mean,
Minus
because like
15.
I can't really carry that much gold anyway, so I mean, it's either like spend 50 gold pieces and get like three bullets, or spend 1,000 gold. And then I don't know. I mean, we could split it even since we're about to leave Telorix. If you want to like withdraw like another platinum piece and have something for your advantage.
I mean, I'm fine for right now. What I mean is, like, you could use this 1,000 to buy all of those supplies you need. I don't really need anything, and I can't use anything right now.
He's a
And
bird.
you already have my bastard sword. So
Yeah, might as well just stock up while we got the money.
Go buck
head
wild.
out.
Is there anything else that might be?
Horse with a pack.
But yeah, we know that the stables are closed. Can I ask the ammunitions person, like, about when the stables are open? Or does that even matter?
Yeah, you can roll knowledge local or diplomacy to ask.
Knowledge local. 18.
He'll say they're doing their horse audit right now. It usually takes about a week. And when the horse audit's finished, the horse stable should reopen and horses will be for sale again. Once all the horses have been inspected,
Oh my god.
make sure they meet regulation and are all up to code. They don't want to sell a horse that is ill or something.
I guess we don't have to take a horse if you don't want to. I could just carry you.
Yeah, we could always get a horse in another town. I could withdraw another platinum piece. I don't know how much horse costs.
Platinum's light. You can always carry platinum. That's pretty easy to carry.
Yeah. I mean, I guess a horse wouldn't cost more than 1,000 gold pieces, would it?
Horses, on average, I mean, you have to roll knowledge appraised to be sure, but usually under 500 gold unless it's a really good horse.
Okay. What does this person have in their inventory?
Bullets, adamantine bullets, pellets, silver bullets, buckler guns, pepper box rifles, pepper boxes, shotguns, pistols, Double-barreled shotguns, coat pistols, gunsmith kits, powder horns, dagger pistols, double-barrel pistols, dragon pistols, sword cane pistols, blunderbusses, culverins, double hackbutts, sniper's lanterns, chill cream, fire lances, lassos of truth, regular lassos, muskets, axe muskets, Urimi, 9-section whips, double-barreled muskets, warhammer muskets, scorpion whips, training whips, revolvers, rifles, amulets of bullet protection. They have all kinds of gunslinger upgrades at their gunsmithing shop, and all kinds of stuff available at their alchemist as well.
What's the gunsmithing upgrade thing?
What's your budget?
What does it have right now?
Minimum 3,000 if you want an upgrade.
Oh!
There's no cheap upgrades. There's some good upgrades on here, but the cheapest ones are 3,000. Do you want me to tell you what the 3,000 gold ones are?
That's pretty much all we have right now. So, well, it might be worth knowing if we want to come back to it.
Yeah, those are the cheapest ones. They've got Lucky, which I forget, but I think increases your grip points. Reliable, which I think increases the number for how often your gun misfires. It makes it misfire less. For 4,000, they've got far-reaching sights, which increase the range of your weapon as far as your sight ability with them. They've got Bane weapons, which you can use to attack certain types of enemies and do extra damage. Called for 3,000, which you can basically teleport your gun to your side if it's within a certain range. Even if someone takes your gun, you can just say a word and it comes back to you. Cunning, which I forget what that does, but I think it does extra damage. Distance, which increases the range of your weapon, so you can shoot it from farther away, do like sniper shots. Glamored for 4,000, which allows you to change the shape of your weapon and pretend it's something else, so you can make it appear to be a baseball bat or a protest sign or anything that's about the same size, and just as an illusion to fake off the fact that you're carrying a gun. We've got huntsman weapons for about 3,100, which I believe allows you to track your people that you shoot. Jurist, which I forget what that does, but that's a bonus as well. Those are all the ones that are probably the cheapest there on there, 3,000. A couple nice boons for your gun there.
Yep, it's good to know. Okay. Well, yeah, I think might just make do with the ammunition as of right now, and then maybe just keep that other stuff in mind currently. Yeah, so I'm just going to take the 66 bullets.
Alright, you buy 66 ammunitions. How much gold did you have left over after you broke that platinum?
I have 50 gold pieces on me, and then the bank is 2430.
And you spent how many just now? You bought 66 times 15?
990s, I guess an extra.
So you have 10, so yeah, you got 10 gold out. Yeah. If you broke a platinum. So you keep the change. Got some ammo. You guys do anything now that you've got ammoed up?
You want to just start walking? Buy some help? Let's buy some potions. No, potions are good. Good for the soul. Buy you some armor while we're at it.
Yeah, I guess we need to go withdraw another platinum, though.
Don't we have 600 and something gold?
No. I spent the platinum that I had, and I have 60 on me.
Oh, then let's take let's get it withdrawn another platinum. Go. Don't want to do it if you're good. And if you're good.
They're not going to sell much armor here besides hide and leather, so not going to be a whole lot of armor bonuses available. I don't know what you already are wearing, but I doubt I bet it's about the same.
Yeah.
Shirt I'm wearing. So yeah, just withdraw another. I mean, did you want to get potions, or was that not available?
Potions are available. Only Cure Light potions are available here, and they're 150 gold each.
What is Cure Light? How much?
I believe that's 1d8.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, sounds right. I guess that's good. Well, I mean, we're not going to use the gold if we're not here, so let's take another one, and we can carry.
Do the math to figure out how many of those you can get.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And make sure you imagine those big jars of potion. Make sure you can imagine you can actually carry those in your backpack and stuff. Imagine the number that you buy.
We use packing things. We use
How many are we going to take?
Are you breaking a platinum?
Yeah, let's just use it 1,000 as a base.
Okay,
I don't know how many.
Carry. Yeah.
So like 6. 6 is 900, and you have 100 gold back.
Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's pretty good.
So you get 6 Cure Lights, and then you have 100 gold you're carrying. Add to whatever other gold you're already carrying.
Alright, fantastic. I think that's a pretty good stock. I think we did good here.
And you're probably like right around your maximum amount of gold to carry. If you're a little over, don't worry about it. You're just like, oh, it's heavy.
160 versus you said 150.
It's not gonna. Yeah, 125 is probably like normal load for you. 160 is like, oh, this gold is heavy. So just imagine you're walking through the desert carrying a little more than what is a normal load for you. That's all. Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit heavier. You're gonna get tired a little bit easier imaginarily. So it doesn't change a whole lot other than just imagine it's heavy.
So how many bottles of potion we get out of that?
6 Cure Lights, which could probably all fit in your bag. That's fair. I think 6 bottles would fit in a bag fine. You guys walk it back out of the city and the birds fly overhead.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys head back out the gate. Of course, the sign as you exit warns you that it'll cost 200 gold to get back in.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Yeah, you guys head out the gate back into the endless, infinite sands of the infinite desert.
By the way, when we get to a particular location, I can have Chekhov run to Sulu, and Sulu can start altering the minds of the town that we're at.
Is he still at the temple? Well, you guys have to hang out in town for at least another 3 days or him to come back.
Can't we use the crystal?
I mean, he's not. Whenever he leaves the temple, he's not touching the crystal anymore.
Oh, he's touching the crystal right now.
Well, yeah, but when he leaves the crystal to come find you, he's not touching the crystal.
Oh, wait, talk to us right now, and we know where we're going, and meet us there.
Yeah, if you guys are going to do that right now, I'll let him use a mythic point to do that, to speak to you via the crystal.
Alright, so where are we going?
Why don't we, since we've had a couple trying days, why don't we go to, what is the place called? Fort Nabudan? It's like the party fort. We can go get some roots. Maybe.
Nice.
I can't drink. I don't...
You can drink, it just doesn't matter that you do, because you can't get drunk.
I can't get drunk.
And you're a bird, so you're not really welcome in a lot of bars.
I pretty much want to murder things so I can become a human again.
Okay, so here's what I propose. We go there. I'm gonna drink a couple beers. I was just kind of thinking if we went to kind of like a party place, everybody be like in a good mood, we might be able to find somebody that might let loose information that might be handy. But
shouldn't we go to like a troubled area where we can affect change the better, and they'll rally behind us?
We could, but also there'd be a con to that if we went to a place with crime and bandits, we could run into confrontation. Like
I kind of want confrontation.
Well, do you want to go to
what do we have to lose?
Thalbaron?
I'm down.
You guys head for Thalbaron?
Place of crime and bandits and the drunk sheriff?
I'm digging it.
Do you want to roll knowledge geography to know where Thalbaron is on the island, Cuthbert? Or Arcane?
I have a map.
Yeah, you can show him on the map if you have that. Is it labeled?
My map is.
Well, you can show him that if you want. Show him your labeled map.
I don't have it on me.
Oh.
It's at my house.
We'll describe it to him.
So, Telex is on the very kind of south thing, so we're gonna go, oh god, I don't...
You're gonna go south? I'll tell you.
Show me like on paper.
Yeah. Do you have the map of Kelnar?
Yeah, I do.
I'm talking to Cuthbert.
Yeah.
Do you want to purchase one? Or have you purchased one in the past?
I have not, and I do want to purchase one. How much do they cost?
10 gold.
Yeah, definitely.
Thalbaron is one of the most southeastern cities on the island. You guys are on the west coast.
I think I lost it too somewhere.
Yeah, it's past the hills and jungles, all the way on the easternmost peninsula.
We're on the west coast. What is Telorix?
Teloric's the largest city on the west coast, only the really big wall around it.
So how are we going about this? Are you carrying me, Archaon?
Yeah, I can carry you.
Archaon and Chekhov lift Cuthbert up into the air. I'll let you guys take a 20 on that. You're able to carry him over land, flying, flap your big wings. That'll help you avoid most of the shit here in the desert, actually. The weather's bad. You guys are going to fly through a bunch of sandstorms. It's going to be hard to fly. You're going to be tossed around a lot. You're going to get sand in your face. It's going to be unpleasant. But you guys will be able to fly. You'll reach the hillside outside of the fort city of Zebu. There the weather is still pretty bad, but you guys can fly over the mountains just fine. Over the jungle, you will get attacked, though.
Yeah, we're also fighting a flying enemy. Not going to work out well.
Yeah, because you're carrying stuff. Roll a perception check.
18, not natural.
I got an 18 as well.
Alright, you guys see 6 griffin flying your way.
Do I recognize anyone?
No, different griffin.
Okay.
The different pride. You can tell, they look different. Different pride of griffin, but 6 of them flying together. Definitely your direction.
Okay, so, well then...
Over the jungle.
I guess we have to roll...
Initiative? Yeah.
Wait, so we're flying over the jungle right now?
Okay.
I got a 21 for the group of 6 griffin.
Alright, that Chekhov's is 13, a 16 now.
You got Cuthbert.
Oh crap, I'm invisible.
It's 19.
Alright, 19. Are you invisible there, Archaon?
I didn't say nothing. You don't know nothing.
I'm asking though, well, for me to who am I going to attack? I have to know whether I'm invisible for whether I'm attacking you or Cuthbert. So to tell me.
I guess. I haven't turned it
Although
off,
I do have
so.
scent vision, so once I get close enough, I can attack you.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
first round via sight, because I'm not close enough to scent you right away. First round via sight is probably all Cuthbert. It looks like Cuthbert's just floating midair with his arms out like
Wait,
this.
I can do it. So could I do that now?
Do what?
Or does that break the action? Because I can do it at will. Can I become visible?
Become visible?
Yeah, at will. It's an at will power.
Yeah, you can become visible, and then that'll bring some of the attack towards you instead of just Cuthbert by himself.
Alright, I'll do it.
Alright, you become visible. Does Chekhov also do that?
Yeah, let's break it up.
Alright, it's going to be 2 each.
Alright, I like it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, first we're going to do Chekhov. That's going to be a 17 versus Chekhov's AC.
Nope.
And a 14 versus Chekhov's AC.
Nope.
Alright, next we're going to do Cuthbert. Going to be a 22 versus Cuthbert's AC.
I have 18.
And then a natural 20, which is going to be a 28 versus your AC. So 2 hits and 1's a crit, so I'll go ahead and roll those really quick. It's going to be 17 damage to Cuthbert. Then I get to roll 2 on Archaon. 19 And a 27.
19 no, 27 yes.
For our count, it's 9.
Did any time pass that I would be able to heal from our time in Telorix, or was that pretty much all same day?
You guys didn't say you went anywhere to rest, so as far as canon goes, no, you didn't rest.
I guess we didn't rest at all, so...
Yeah, you didn't say you did, so...
Well, I'm at -8 right now, so...
You're unconscious, so right now these 2 birds are carrying your unconscious body.
Well, I guess we're gonna fly down and drop him off. Can I use Chekhov's standard to put, like, healing potion down his throat?
So yeah, what we're going to need to do is that's going to be move action to like fly down to the ground. We'll say that you can probably make it to the ground in one move. I don't think you're flying that high off the ground. But that's gonna be both of your guys' move action unless you just let Chekhov carry him to the ground by himself.
But with each other.
Alright, so you're both gonna fly down to the ground?
Yeah.
So you can probably both do that. I'll make you roll for that. You both take his body down to the ground, drop him off. You both have used your move. Who's using what else to give him a potion?
Chekhov is gonna put a potion in him.
That's gonna be the rest of Chekhov's move. He's a bird, so it's gonna be his swift and his standard to like get the potion out, uncork it, pour it down his throat.
I figured.
That's gonna take the whole 6 seconds for a bird to do that. You still have a standard and a swift, but no move, and you're on the ground now with Cuthbert, looking up at these griffins who are, like I said, probably 60 foot above you.
And then I'm gonna ready an action to attack as Archeon. I'm on the ground, waiting for them to come to me.
All right.
And we put a potion in.
Yeah, you gave Cuthbert a potion. The griffins seem to fly by, but seem to be patrolling the area. So you seem to think like they are patrolling the skies.
I guess we'll just heal you up while we're down here then.
They don't follow you down to the ground, but you seem to think if you take flight again, they'll probably attack. They're close enough to spot you.
Well, let's rest you up for about 8 hours in the tree.
The weather's really bad, and I rolled another encounter.
Oh, great.
But you will have whatever health you get back from that potion. Single enemy.
Whoa.
You guys land, as you guys fall into the jungle and land and heal Cuthbert up and are resting. I'll let Cuthbert have his 8 hours of sleep. So after you roll
nice.
a d8, was it a Cure Light potion?
Yeah, it was a Cure Light.
So roll a d8 for that, and then you can roll a d8 on top of that plus Constitution modifier for sleeping 8 hours. But then during your rest, I need you guys to roll a perception check. So you get 2d8 plus con back for Cuthbert.
That is 19 plus 10, which is 29.
For perception? Yeah.
Yep.
So Cuthbert, you're healing up, you're resting. Archeon, while you're resting, is watching over your body with his bird ally, because they don't need sleep, really. Sometimes it's nice, but they don't need it.
We just check out our spellbooks.
Yeah. You hear something that sounds like a very familiar voice.
Oh, no.
I need you to make a sense motive.
25.
You believe it. It definitely sounds like a voice you've heard before.
Who is it?
Sulu.
I don't know. I know where he is. This is a lie. I know
Sounds like Sulu, and your sense motive didn't beat my bluff. So you do believe it's Sulu.
I know where Sulu is.
And the voice is saying, "Master, I've come to find you. It's an emergency."
I don't believe that kind of shit. I'm gonna search that shit.
Alright, surge it.
That's a 6
Yeah,
on top of that.
That's enough to believe this is a mimic. Someone's mimicking Sulu's voice.
Yeah, I don't believe this shit. Not for a second. This is a lie made up by the government.
Especially because they're mimicking his voice in common. You're like, wait a minute, Sulu doesn't even speak common.
That would definitely throw it away.
Yeah. No wonder your search paid off. So yeah, there's something mimicking Sulu's voice nearby. You can wake Cuthbert up if you want. Cuthbert will have whatever rest he's gotten so far if you wake him up, which is, I don't know how much you got there.
Well, we have to leave anyway, and I kind of want to kill it.
That puts me at +2.
Alright, so you're not that good.
Drink another potion, bro.
You are awake. Yeah, you have more potions in your bag, you can chug them.
Do I roll another d8 for the next potion?
Yep.
Yeah, almost the max, but not quite.
It's about 40 foot away in this dense jungle. You can't see it, but you might have seen something moving, and you definitely sense it about 40 foot away behind some trees.
And I guess I wouldn't be able to sense what kind of shape it is, or its life force, or anything like cool like that.
No.
Or its power level.
No, it's not. You don't have special glasses that give you...
I don't have a scouter.
No.
Damn it.
We know that the mimic's voice is behind some trees.
Yep.
Is there a way that I could climb the tree and scout over it? Well, I guess you could fly, so it wouldn't make any difference.
Well, let's we could surround it and just beat the shit out of it. I'm pretty sure that -2 to AC is gonna affect a mimic pretty good.
I mean, I think Archeon has probably encountered mimics in the past, but the tricky thing about mimics is anything. With mimics, anything can be anything. What pretending to be what is what is pretending to be Sulu is the scary part. There are all kinds of mimics.
There's the big hole.
I mean, all kinds of creatures can mimic other creatures or use illusion or ventriloquism or other tricks to like mimic other creatures.
It doesn't have to necessarily be a mimic.
Yeah, specifically. Could be anything that can impersonate
But
another
I
creature.
can be invisible. And I can check it out. So
You can be invisible.
I can.
You want to be invisible
Alright, so I'm
and
gonna
try
go
to
there.
approach it?
I'll be invisible and then check it out
Alright,
from a
so
safe distance.
You approach it.
From a distance and flying overhead.
We're gonna both roll perception checks right now as you approach.
Oh damn it! I did not count on it having that.
I got a natural 20. I see your fucking ass. Fuck you.
22. 22 though.
All right,
So I'm pretty
then we're both gonna roll for initiative. You and me. Everyone else is way back, about 60 feet or whatever. I got 17.
Checks too.
They can roll it too, but me and you already rolled them. So I got a 17.
I have a 17 too.
All right, because I'm an NPC, I will let you go first. Everyone else can roll initiative -2 because you guys are farther away.
All right, so Chekhov's gonna roll. What do I see though?
If you're farther away, nothing. If you are Archaon,
Yeah, me.
you see a young blue dragon.
Oh fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, we're so dead. Damn it.
So what did
Suicide.
everybody else get for initiative?
Let's cry now. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna make him do that.
I mean, you can. Just roll for initiative to do it because it's a spell.
Okay, so let's just make him roll. Alright, so let's say 13 and 14, respectively.
All right. Anybody beat 17?
Nope.
I met him, so.
Yeah, so you get to go first, which we talked about. So you can go first. You just happened upon this blue dragon. You went to investigate. You get first go.
I'm gonna be like, yeah. I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck. And I'm gonna run back the other direction.
All right, you're gonna flee.
And be like,
I get an attack of opportunity as you flee.
okay, I guess that's fair.
It's gonna bite at
Fucking
you.
blue dragons.
I get a 31. So do 17 damage.
Oh, alright, that's fair.
And you flee back to your friends about 60 feet away. This blue
like,
dragon is pretty large. Seems like it would have difficulty moving through the trees with any great speed without knocking trees over.
Sorry, I'm gonna be like,
Unless it
hey.
flies. If it flies above the trees, then it could probably do fine. But here in the jungle, its movement's impeded.
I'm gonna be like, hey, we gotta get out of here, like, now. And we can't go in the air again, because it will kill us if we go in the air. We just need to get the hell out of here. There's a blue dragon over there, and it will murder us.
You guys
Without a doubt.
you just like run on foot? Because I think your foot speed's super shitty as a vulture. You can hold your arms out and carry 2 vultures, one on each arm, and run through the jungle.
There's like a lot of wind resistance.
Like
Oh,
just
don't
dodge
make it
trees and
forever.
stuff. Alright, that's a pretty cool maneuver.
God dang, dragon. Okay, he rolled really high on that.
I rolled a 93, yeah.
Yeah. How come we keep going into dragons on this damn island?
It's
Isn't there like supposed to be very few dragons, and we're just like hitting all the dragons?
Yeah, you're hitting all the dragon territory. Well, a lot of them are on this
All
island.
of
Well, at least 1 or 2.
Mm.
Blue dragons are evil. Like, evil. If we avoid this dragon, there's a good chance we'll run into some of its minions. Their network of spies is, like, humongous. There's a good chance he's controlling some of the villages in the area.
Dragon's been
And
here
there
a
are
while.
any.
Yeah, there's only one village in this area, and it's Thalbaron.
Ah, fuck. But we could if we get powerful enough by defeating its minions, we could take on the dragon in earnest. Especially if I get enough save or die spells.
Well, it looks like
The dragon's still following you guys. Although at a reduced speed, it's still able to
Yeah,
keep
we-
up with you. So it's like close
Yeah,
behind.
But except it can move. It can move super fast.
Yeah,
Regardless.
it's like winding around the trees. It's basically just keeping up with you guys right now. So you're unable, you're not gaining any distance on it. It's following you through the jungle.
We just
So it can maneuver through the trees pretty well. Like, you can plow smaller trees over,
Yeah.
but it also can leap in and out.
It's pretty large, but it's winding around the trees pretty well. It has a very curvy. Its body's very
The good
long. It's a
news-
longer dragon. It can very easily like.
Can I
maneuver.
know that? Can I know basic stuff about like blue dragons? Like they.
Yeah, you've
like,
encountered
they're
them
not
in your
gonna go-
previous lives.
Can I like I would know that like the blue dragon, if we ran it into the town, it would just follow
Yeah,
us.
it's most likely to stay hidden here in the jungle where people will avoid it and not know it's influencing those around it. Yeah, you would assume.
get
I mean,
that.
you would assume outside of this jungle you're safe. You assume it's not going to leave the trees. Like it doesn't even seem to want to fly. It seems to want to stay hidden. It doesn't want to seem to reveal itself.
Let's get out of
It only revealed itself to you because you walked right up on it.
Alright,
So, I mean,
so yeah,
you
let's
could fly. You could fly and flee, right?
You flee. You guys are, you're fleeing, but it's still following you. But you're fleeing east towards the edge of the jungle. But until you exit the jungle, you're still going to have to risk it. So I'm going to roll to see if it's able to swing at you and attack you this turn.
That's okay. Can I react as the shield?
You can, and I only rolled a 14, so it's probably going to miss no matter what.
Nope.
It just swings at you guys while it's charging at you. You have one more round of this. I rolled even lower that time, so it's another miss. You guys reach the edge of the jungle. You can see the city in the distance. Once you exit the jungle, once you leave the jungle, the dragon does not seem to follow you. You actually see its claw like swipe at you through the trees, like reaching out, and then it vanishes back in the jungle and doesn't come any farther.
So that was a dragon. I guess that's your first dragon? Is that your first dragon, Cooper?
Yeah.
Oh, your first dragon. Not a lot of people see dragons. So dragons are super dangerous. Like, dangerous.
We have discovered, or at least
Yeah, as you probably imagined, just saw. So it's probably influencing this town, and we should rid this influence, and we can, be cool with them. I guess the first thing we should do is probably talk to the sheriff, I guess.
You're gonna have them fly, or two birds. You're gonna walk into town with two birds. You're gonna have them fly overhead while you go in alone, or
What's the entrance like to this place?
it's wide open. Not really a big wall. There are some small fences built up around it, but only about waist high. Seem pretty rickety. Not a very well protected town. Very small buildings. A lot of it seems to be like jungle huts more than it is like a lot of the other buildings. Seems to be more the towns you're familiar with are more like Western movie style buildings, wood buildings. These seem a little bit more primitive, although some wood buildings have sprouted up. Not a whole lot of amenities here. It seems to be it's pretty far away from Teloric, so it has a lot less of the taxes withdrawn from it and a lot less of the services.
Yeah, how about Archaon, and who's your follower with you right now? What's his name?
Chekhov.
Chekhov.
You can wave at Chekhov. He'll wave back. Chekhov, wave back. He waves back.
You guys, go, up in the air, and I'll walk in solo just in case they might...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and plus we can, help you out.
Yeah, you guys kind of scout.
You'll fly about 60 foot above the city, keeping an eye on stuff.
I commend your foresight. We'll do that.
Bird's eye view, if you will. So I'm gonna walk in just in case.
We'll be invisible 60 feet above, so we can keep a light sense.
You walk into town. Very basic town, mostly homes. They do have a sheriff's office. Very small market. Not a whole lot else going on here. Market seems to sell a lot of jungle-based goods, baskets, potions, poultices, clothing. Not a whole lot of real great specialty goods, but things unique to this place probably. Very, very small town.
Well,
go on,
I'm gonna go for the
I just
sheriff.
want stuff for free.
So you go to the sheriff. All right,
Yeah.
do you just walk right in?
I'm gonna look through the window.
You have to land.
No, you stay above.
Okay, we'll stay above. Run outside if there's danger.
I'm going to knock on the door.
All right, you knock
We
on
are
the door.
invisible, by the way.
Roll perception check.
Perception.
Me too?
If you want to, but you're higher above, so take a much higher.
I mean, I can roll 30.
Yeah,
occasionally.
unless it doesn't take a higher perception check for you to hear it because you're farther away, but
29?
you might
I
still
got
hear it. You probably gotta make out what they're saying, but you definitely hear a voice coming from inside. When did you get Cuthbert?
15.
All right, you'll hear from inside someone say, "Come in."
So I do that. I go inside.
I'll just assume I can't hear it at this point.
Yeah, I mean you hear something, but you couldn't make out what it was. You're someone from within talking, but you couldn't
I'll just hear mum.
Yeah.
Just occasionally, if there's a gunshot, I'll
Yeah, you will definitely hear a gunshot, but the talking you kind of hear talking, but it's muffled.
I walk inside after knocking.
You go inside. Roll a perception check to see what you see when you walk inside.
16.
All right, so the sheriff is there with one of his deputies, and they seem to be drinking. He seems to be pouring something out of a very large flask into two glasses, and they're playing some sort of game and drinking back and forth, like daring each other.
I'm loving it, so out west.
How many are there?
Two. One
Okay,
sheriff
Benny.
and one deputy. I bet you can't drink that before I can say the word armadillo. I bet you I can. No, you can't. I bet you I can. No, you can't. And he chugs the shot. Armadillo. Oh, damn it. Do it again. I couldn't tell if I said it fast enough. I'm going to try saying armadillo again. You try it again. And he pours another shot. He says, armadillo. And the guy drinks it again. They don't even notice you've walked in, really, even though they said come in. They're not paying you any attention. They're playing their armadillo game. Armadillo! And he drinks another shot.
I'm going to them and say, excuse me, what is this game you're partaking in?
Says, well, you never played armadillo before? Here. He pulls another glass out from his desk. He opens his desk on his drawer, pulls another glass out from inside, pours a shot of whatever into this glass, and hands it to you. He says, well, here's what you gotta do. All you gotta do is drink this before I can say armadillo. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well,
armadillo! Do you want to drink it or not drink it or say something or what?
No, I'm going to stop.
Reflex save.
Alright, yeah, reflex save to drink it fast enough, but if not, then yeah.
This game looks very interesting and quite fun, but I'm not from around here. So
Armadillo!
I like these guys.
I don't really know their intent. Maybe if we do an exchange of glasses, see if like do a little switcheroo, like the old brides.
They finished. I mean, their 2 glasses are empty, and your glass has alcohol in it. Are you gonna pour something you have into their glasses, or?
Let me see how this works one more time. Why don't you point to, I don't know who the deputy of the sheriff is, so I point to whoever's on my left versus right. Say, why don't you show me how this works, and then I'll join it next round.
All right, so do you shove the glass that they just poured for you to him and tell him to show you?
Yeah, because I guess I didn't see him pour the first one. I guess I want to see if they're pouring from the same flask.
All right, so you push the drink they poured for you towards one of the guys, let's say the deputy, and he says, Armadillo, and he drinks it really fast, and they both have a good laugh.
Alright, and then I pull up a chair and say, alright, well, seems pretty interesting. Maybe I'll partake in a little bit.
Alright, they pour another shot for you and put it in front of you, and they like shove it closer and closer, and go, R.
And then what I do for, what is the roll?
Reflex save to drink it fast enough. They're going slow for you, so you only have to beat a 10. Dill. Yeah, you chug it at the last second. You take the shot really fast, and they clap and hoot and holler. You guys are having a good time. They pour more shots for themselves and more for you.
I'm staring through the window at these guys.
You've landed on the porch, and you're just like shaking your head no. They pour themselves another shot, and you won too. So, man, you're pretty good at Armadillo. You could probably win the Armadillo Championship. I bet you can't beat Bojob here over at Armadillo, though. You guys go same time. Let's see who wins. Ready? Count 3. 3, 2, 1. Armadillo.
I'm gonna tap on the window.
I got an 11. Oh yeah, you totally chug it faster than him. What's your Constitution modifier?
Stop.
Alright, so at this point you're drunk. Alright, Cuthbert has had his shots, he's drunk. They're still playing Armadillo, and you're tapping on the window with your beak. Roll a perception check. Roll a perception check to see if you hear Archeon tapping on the window with his beak.
19.
Yeah, you hear something tapping on. You hear the tapping. You may not hear it's arcane, but you hear something. You hear a noise. You definitely hear a noise. You can look over at the window if you want.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So
I'm invisible.
So you won't see anything. Yeah, you'll look over the window. You'll hear a noise and look over there. There's nothing there. You'll be like, did I hear that? Maybe I'm just drunk.
Purposeful?
Yeah, roll a sense motive to see if you know it's your invisible friend.
Like, be like, oh, I know a guy who tapped on the window.
19.
Yeah, you definitely. Even though at first you thought you just heard something, at this point you're pretty sure you heard something. Maybe you should check it out. You're like, maybe I should. You're kind of drunk, but you feel like maybe I should step outside and see what that was.
I mean, I not know just like offhand, get back to matters. Like I would know that just like him, like all right.
Oh yeah. Get back to the point at hand.
Or you could just be like, oh yeah, that guy. Oh fuck that guy.
Maybe that's just enough. Maybe that sense motive was enough just to snap you back into like the right frame of mind to be like, oh yeah, I was doing something here. Well, I'll say that's enough to snap you back into like I came here with a purpose, but be kind of drunk.
And have some good charisma now because you're drunk.
I guess I just get some information on from them, or maybe just I don't know. I guess I kind of came in here without a plan. Just wanted to go to the sheriff's office, but we didn't really say why. Could I just maybe get a scope on the situation and ask the sheriff where his town lies and his maybe his eyes? I wouldn't necessarily want to say what's gone wrong with your town because maybe he's illusioned and thinks he's running it fine. But I just want to be where do you think you stand?
How's the town going?
Yeah, you can just ask about how's stuff.
Suck at your job.
No problems here.
Of course.
How long you been sheriff in town?
Going on about 3 months. Everybody loves me, and I love everybody.
Has there been any sort of change that you've noticed since you've been charged for 3 months, or has it always been about the same?
Well, it used to be real dry and real hot, and now it's real hot and real dry.
Of course he'd say something like that. This guy's almost useless for information gathering. We could use him as a patsy, though. He'd be a good patsy.
You say to yourself outside.
Yeah, this is me just thinking out loud myself outside. Celestial. Who's the boss? He's not going to say himself. Patsy is somebody, and he'll know at least who he answers to, who he gets a drink from. Yeah, I mean, he knows somebody who'll know somebody who'll know somebody. I think hierarchy.
So, yeah, can I just ask the sheriff, who else besides you is top of the town here? Who else runs the government around here?
Government? Government's all the way over in Tellurix. Look, we pay our taxes. Are you here about the taxes? Are you an undercover tax man? Because look, You already drank with me, and if you're a tax man, you already broke the law by drinking with me, and so you have to report yourself for breaking the law. So there.
You know what? Guy's not going to prove any benefit in any circumstance. If anything, a nuisance. I am going to use some ammunition on his
Holy
face.
shit.
Alright, you're
Can I be like,
you're
no!
gonna shoot the sheriff?
But he didn't shoot
You're
no
gonna
deputy.
say you're not gonna shoot the deputy.
I think he
So are you pulling your gun right now?
Yeah, I pull out my rifle that I have under my duster.
Alright, everybody's got to roll for initiative for this to happen. You and the sheriff and the deputy.
I'll roll. So Checkup doesn't see it. He'll hear the gunshot if there's a gunshot. Well, he rolled a 15.
I got an 11 and a 9 for initiative.
I got 14.
I got a 12. So I'm out. And Chekov rolled when he hears it 20.
Alright, so anyone that beats, what I say, 11 and 17?
Yeah, but
Or 11 and 9?
Chekov will spend his first round and not doing anything. He'll just be like, oh, fine.
Probably just approaching, or is he staying
No,
above?
I mean, I can't really say. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he doesn't know anything's going on.
Because nothing's happened yet, nothing loud enough for him to perceive. No gunshots yet.
Yeah, Chekhov's chilling, and I'm looking through the window, and I know something's going on.
Yeah, you see
Yeah, but I'm
Kuther reaching for his gun, but Kuther hasn't done it yet.
And I'm last on that list.
Alright, so who's next? Which gun is this, your
The
rifle?
sheriff.
Can I intimidate?
Yeah, you can always intimidate. You just pull the gun on the sheriff.
Oh.
Of course you can intimidate.
8.
Not intimidating. They also have guns. You see they're also reaching for them, so you pulling a gun on them is not something they seem to find all that regular on their first ambush.
If they end up fighting them, maybe we could use them as subjects or people that can look around town for us. But I mean, they're not really prove any use otherwise.
All right, I'm down. Like a clown.
Guy was trying to throw me under a bus a minute ago, so kind of a drunk dick.
Alright, so you pull your gun on the drunk dick. What do you intimidate him with your intimidation check? What do you say?
Look, can you tell me some useful information, or otherwise I'm going to have to use this little reliable on you.
Yeah, and that was an 8, and so that's how it was delivered. Yeah, they don't seem to respond to your threat, so you can either fire now or wait for them to take their turns and see what they do to respond to your threat.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot that rifle. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna see if I can hit him in the face.
You're calling shot face?
What's that?
Are you doing a call shot to face, or are you just shooting him like normal?
No, I'm just gonna shoot him. 23.
It's a hit. You shot the sheriff.
But he didn't shoot no deputy.
4.
Plus Dex plus.
4 damage?
Oh,
No, that's not possible.
It is possible. He doesn't have the same feats as you.
Kind of confusing, yeah. That's 4.
My drunk sheriff and deputy. One of which was just shot at in the stomach, like Huthbert. You just shot the sheriff right in the stomach, man.
He swears it wasn't self-defense.
Alright, so the sheriff's gonna pull his gun out and try and fire at you. 12 versus your AC. The deputy's gonna fire and make a 17 versus your AC. Touch. Touch AC, not regular AC. Touch AC.
12, no, 17, yes.
So that'll be 9 damage.
Alright, so Chekhov's on his way
So
down.
that guy just shot you in the left hand.
Well, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burst in and be like, yo,
How do you burst in?
not cool.
Are you breaking through the window? Or are you gonna try and open a door with your bird claws? Or
Did they leave the door open? Did they say they closed the door behind him?
they didn't say they closed it, but most doors will do it. But I'll roll it to see. They did close the door behind them.
Okay. Alright, I'll break through the window.
All right, so you're gonna try and smash. Roll me a strength check to smash through the window.
I'm still invisible, but
Yeah, but still have to smash through a window with a strength check. To beat or you can attack the window. Either way you want to do it.
15.
That's enough to hit a window. You want to roll some damage? What's your damage versus window?
I thought I was using a strength. thought I was using a
Oh,
strength check.
that's the strength of your beak. Then that'll be your move for this turn. So you can't move now. If you've broken the window.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, you still have standard and swift.
I'll cast shield.
Cast shield on yourself. Still invisible. You have shield up. The window just shattered for no apparent reason to people indoors.
Chekhov's there now.
Yeah, he's flown down.
It's their turn.
They don't see anything. They've got an unconscious Cuthbert. They're gonna put him in handcuffs. There's two of them pulling his limp, bleeding body over to the cell.
I'm gonna attack the sheriff and as
Coming through the window. Oh, it's Chekhov. Are you still gonna come in through the window?
Oh wait, no. If it was them and that was their move, then it would be me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll to attack through that window, and it'll just be to attack because I don't have a full round for it. Are they within 5 feet?
Not from the window, no. You have to move to go through the window if you're coming into the room.
All right, so I'll just attack them with one attack.
Sheriff or the deputy?
Which sheriff? Which is a 20. Which is a 25.
It's a hit.
2. Which is a 5.
Even though you are invisible, by attacking this guy,
Yeah, they know where I am.
yeah, you've revealed yourself. I got a natural 20.
Damn it. It's okay though. I'm pretty tough.
That's times 4.
Oh, fuck. I might die.
So 17 damage to you.
Oh, I'm not down at all.
The other guy misses. I rolled 10.
Nope.
Yeah, so yeah, only that. Then now it's back to you guys.
Alright, so that's a 15.
That is a miss.
Alright, and I'm gonna roll for myself. And he's also being flanked at this point because they were both attacking the sheriff from opposite sides. Alright, and that is a 19 for the first attack for
Hit.
me, and there's his touch. A 18.
Hit.
And I'm gonna roll. And this is a spell strike for Shocking Grass, which is 2d6, which is 9,
It's a 15.
6, 4.
So 19. Back to these two guys. Firing on you again. I got a 24.
Match.
You reflex save and an 18.
That's a 12, so no.
So you take 4 damage.
Alright, so Chekhov rolls a 12. And that's a 22. And versus touch a 14.
That's a hit, but the touch is a miss.
Aw, damn.
Alta operations here. Can I spend a hero point and just go back before I pull out the gun?
Aw, I'm having a fun
Yeah,
time.
you can.
Unless you're okay with going through this.
I think I could kill him. If we both lose, we can roll back the time.
So you want to wait?
Yeah, I wanna beat the shit out of these guys.
Okay. Well, do it.
Alright.
So that was a 7.
Damage?
Yeah. How's he looking?
Like a guy that's been beat up by an invisible bird a little bit.
So he's got a lot of health.
I feel like he might have done half the amount of damage you need to do to make him unconscious, but that's something that's weird to say in real
We're
life.
fine.
Alright, they're gonna fire on you again. I got a 12 and a 22.
Nope.
Lucky for you, I'm rolling really low. So back to you guys.
Wait, so 22 is low?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I'm worried now. That's a miss, and for Chekhov, and a 20 not natural for the first one.
And reflex
Versus
save.
touch, that is a 16.
Alright, I succeed my reflex save, so I'll take half on the first hit. And the versus touch was what? 16?
Yeah.
That matches, so another reflex save. I fail, so I'll take full on the touch damage.
First attack, that's a 9,
So I'll say 4.
5.
Oh,
By the way, this is with
14.
a mythic point, so this is 4d6. 4, 6,
19.
and a 2. I
21?
didn't write that down.
Yeah, I got you.
Cool, thanks.
We had 23
Nope.
and a 20. Not natural.
Nope.
Yeah, they're just firing their weapons at invisible birds.
I love enduring armor.
They're drunk and confused. It's your turn again.
Alright, so for Chekhov, which is still a miss, this guy cannot hit. And a 19 for my first attack.
Oh wait, you're flanking. Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah, alright, and then a 18 versus touch,
Hit. 2 hits.
which is still mythic point, so I'm up down. So that's 4, that's 7, 4, 2, 6, 5.
18.
Yeah.
You had 24 versus your AC, and then 17.
Match, that's I'm gonna take full damage on that.
Alright, that's going to be 8.
Oh man, I'm starting to get low. Alright, I think I can do it. Yeah, 18 for Sulu.
I take full damage. I missed my reflex, so full damage.
Yay, that's a power attack. 17 versus touch.
Barely a hit.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for damage on that. That's a 4, 4, 1, 4.
Alright, the sheriff's unconscious.
Alright, and I want to intimidate the deputy into cowering it before me.
Alright, you're going to become visible, or you're going to intimidate invisibly?
I feel like it would be
Well, there's a scary
terrifying
call.
if it was invisible. Yeah. From me, as
Say
like,
something in abyssal, maybe.
needle before me.
Alright, so say kneel before me in abyssal or common or whatever, and roll intimidate.
So 15.
Well, luckily for you, I rolled a 2. So he's gonna piss himself and knock over his drink and flee.
Aw, man. Trip him up, Sulu. Can I CMD him?
You can try to on the way out.
Yeah, I'd
Roll
like
it.
to CMD him.
Let's roll plus CMB.
12, and is a 22.
Nope.
Aww.
You just miss him as he flees out the door.
So I'm gonna feed Berg his potions.
I roll me a dexterity check to maneuver that as a bird.
12, so probably not.
No, it's not great unless you can surge it. At least 3
I'll
more.
save it. I have like one more after this. That's a 15 now.
Alright, that's just barely enough to pour the potion down Cuthbert's throat. Roll 1d8 Cuthbert, see if you come conscious.
And by the way, can Chekhov fly out after him invisibly?
Yeah.
And just kind of track him?
You can. So far, you guys will get 4,266 experience points.
Oh, that's a level up! Bitchin'. I'm a human bitch.
Do you have to eat a soul first? Did you eat a soul? Is there a soul to eat?
But that's probably like
That guy's unconscious. If you kill that guy, The guy that's unconscious
evil.
here, well, that's
But
the
he
way...
is, but he is,
You
wait,
can't-
hold on a second. He
You
is
can't
harboring
become
criminals
human.
and
He's drunk. He's not a criminal. He's just complacent. But until you eat a soul, you can't become human. You have to be
hell.
level 3 and eat a soul.
He is
So
responsible for this town's safety, and he is a derelict of duty multitude times.
either
over.
way, currently he's unconscious. For you to soul and for you to become a human if
Hey,
you are level
Cooper,
3.
how cool are you with me killing? You'll gain a really powerful ally.
So Cuthbert, you walk in, the bird's like looking over this unconscious body of the sheriff, and it says, "Hey, you're cool if I kill this guy?" And the other bird
I
is
wanna eat
flown
his-
out after the guy that left and it turned invisible and flew it after him. You just you're just waking up, you chug a potion, and you're kind of looking around at what just happened.
Well, I did shoot him in the stomach, so obviously I don't really care about person. So, if you want, be my guest.
No, he's gonna die pretty soon anyway. He's gonna bleed out if no one heals him. So,
I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna let him bleed out.
are you gonna let him bleed out? All
That's a
right.
natural kind of thing.
During that time, we'll follow Chekhov chasing after the guy that left. He's going.
Pissed his pants.
Yeah, he pissed his pants. He's going to run into a local residence and slam and lock the door behind him before Chekhov can make it even invisibly in behind him.
What do I sense any life forms?
Probably about 7 other people inside, so 8 total, including this guy.
Fuck. The guy. Well, he's just gonna watch it for right now. You know,
So you're gonna like land on the roof and just hang out.
just kind of watch and monitor the life sign going on inside there. Are they moving around frantically? I imagine they are.
That one guy is, especially. I mean,
All right.
he can't tell which guy, but he senses one life force moving around a lot, and the rest not
All
so
right.
much.
So in that time, I guess while they're watching, the guy bleeds out and dies.
Inside, yeah. So yeah, you want to
All
suck
right.
his soul?
I'm gonna eat him.
You eat his soul. You are level 3, and you now transubstantiate to your humanoid form.
What you're gonna see, Kuth.
You now become a humanoid. So you transform from a bird, your shape changes, you metamorphosize into a human. Similar to a human at least, except you're still wearing a strange white mask, alabaster mask over where your face would be.
With my blue, you've seen it with the teeth on. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen the mask?
It's got teeth, it's got a blue stripe. Other than that, he's completely naked. So you've got a naked man.
So I'm gonna take that sheriff's clothes.
You take the sheriff's clothes. You're
What
now
do I
wearing
get?
you're now wearing a sheriff's like a cowboy western sheriff's outfit. You can take the badge and stuff if you want.
I'm gonna wear the badge right
Yeah.
now. Can you give me my bass sword now? I like that.
It's sort of a greenish color suit.
He wasn't wearing anything cool or special. I'm looting the body.
He has a amulet of natural armor on him, +2.
I'm gonna put that on. If
Well,
you're
you-
cool with that, Kuth, because I'm like naked stuff.
Yep, I don't
So
see
you'll,
a
you'll
bird
take
now.
his cowboy outfit, you'll take his necklace. He was carrying 200 gold,
I'll take that too. Why not? I'll give him a proper burial.
alright? And he was carrying a +1 seeking pistol.
You can have that, Cooper.
Yep.
So we killed a drunk, possibly corrupt sheriff.
Yep, and looted his body and stole his clothes, and now you're wearing them. And he's naked on the floor.
Yeah, right?
You can do that, but only for a couple minutes a day.
Okay.
It could have worked out better if I had more help, but I fucked up in that realm, so.
No, it was cool. We're level
Yeah.
3 now. I'm totally fine with how
So
this
you
worked
guys are
out.
standing over the dead, naked body of the sheriff in the
Could've been
sheriff's
better.
office. And we'll leave you there, like, standing over this dead, naked body. You're wearing his bloody clothes. The clothes do have blood on them, by the way.
I don't care.
The guy got shot in the stomach, so there's like a big stomach blood stain and hole in the shirt. But you're at least dressed now, not naked. You can take his
I
hat.
just walked around naked everywhere. Oh,
You
yeah,
can
of course I will.
match
Yeah, his hat's white. And a green suit and a white hat.
I don't like this suit. I'm gonna get a new.
You're gonna buy a new suit later. But for now, you got something to wear. You got a place to, like, put your money. Alec Holland is on East Linya, sleeping outside of Galbraith, near the woods, with Juwan and Kit and young Turtleflap. You awake in the middle of the night. I rolled a 90%. It means young Master Turtleflap has wandered off in the middle of the night, and you can't wake Juwan and Kit up because they're kitsune and they're very deep sleepers and they're almost impossible to wake up. You know what that's like.
It's a
You've hung out-
family thing.
If you've ever met Jacques, it's an old legend. Like, don't wake a sleeping kitsune, so no one ever does it. You're afraid you'll get bit. Like, it's just an old rumor. It's an old wives' tale. If you wake a sleeping kitsune, they'll bite you. So they're resting, and young Master Turtleflap has snuck away in the middle of the night.
Yeah, so I guess I'd roll a survival check to see if I can follow him.
Alright, roll a survival check to track young Master Turtleflap.
I guess my first thing would be to wake up Caesar and Bronze, and I rolled a 26 for that survival.
Oh yeah, you definitely, since you can pick up the trail of Bonky Turtleflap, so you hurriedly try to wake up Caesar and the Bronze Wizard. You control both of them, so they can both wake up if you wish.
They wake up.
Yeah, they wake up. They're like, whoa, what's happening?
I don't even need coffee.
Yeah, they might not be happy about it because they didn't get the phone, but you're waking up and like, Turtleflap's gone. We gotta get him. We gotta save him wherever he's at. It's the middle of the night. These woods could be dangerous.
Yeah, we'll start making much towards that trail.
Alright, you follow the trail of Turtle
real
Flap.
Real quick, I want to leave Joanna a note.
You write a very quick note. What are you writing this note on, and what are you writing it with?
Turtle Flap gone. Call me.
What are you writing it on? What are you writing it with?
Paper and chalk. Wait, yeah, that's all I got. Paper and chalk.
Alright, you leave a chalk note on some paper. And you head out following young Master Bonky Turtleflap's trail. The night's taken a turn for the worse. It's gotten quite foggy out, hard to see. Even started to drizzle a little bit. Roll me a perception check.
23.
A jaguar. You hear a jaguar up ahead. It's hard to see because of the fog, but you definitely see something moving ahead, and you hear the noise that sounds like a jaguar in the path ahead of you.
Well, I'll probably try to walk up and use wild empathy on it.
Alright, so you'll approach. I'll see if he flees or attacks. It's cool. What you use wild empathy, so roll me you'd roll diplomacy, right?
Yeah. 19.
Alright, that's pretty decent. What do you say to this jaguar?
Jaguar. I think it's so. A druid can improve the attitude of an animal. This ability functions like diplomacy. Checkmate off the attitude of a person.
So the 19, that's going to make it improve. So it's not going to attack you. You can pass through here without provoking it.
Oh yeah, I don't have any reason to kill a jaguar.
Alright, you keep walking. I'll give you 100 experience points for just chilling on that jaguar. The fog starts to clear. You're now in a forest, very similar to what your forest looked like when it was healing from fire damage. So another forest that was destroyed by fire, probably by humans. In its healing state, roll me a survival check to continue following the track of Bonky Turtleflap.
Natural 1.
You seem to have lost the trail here in the forest where the new growth is.
Cool. I'm gonna send tell Caesar to go scout ahead real quick within a mile, and I'll tell him that. I can just say that because I can talk.
Yeah,
to him
because you guys can telepath within a mile.
And I'll have him roll another survival check to see if he picks up on anything.
Yeah, and that maybe a perception also. You can roll 2 things for him. Survival and maybe see something.
So perception first, that's a 28.
Oh yeah, he sees something.
Survival will be at 18.
Oh yeah, he sees Bonky Turtleflap.
Cool. I'm gonna see that through my eye, and I'm gonna tell Bronze Wizard to come in that direction.
Alright, you're gonna follow towards where you believe your ape has headed off towards. Roll me a survival check to track your ape.
I got the emphatic link, so I should know where he is.
I mean, your empathic link, that doesn't give you location GPS. It just be like you, even though you can kind of see what he sees, you still have to like be able to track him and follow him.
Okay, I got a 33.
Yeah, that's fine. You're able to track him. You see Bonky Turtleflap, and now I have to discover what's his problem.
Or something awesome.
Yeah.
It could be gold.
It could. I know what? I'll roll percentage chance. Maybe it is something really awesome. He's playing with a badger.
Aww.
Oh god.
Told you about badgers.
Yeah, fuck, badgers are mean.
He seems to have made friends with the badger.
You made friends with the badger?
Yeah.
Aww. That's
That's
cool.
badass. Yeah, alright.
I respect that a lot.
Yeah, I guess I'd walk up slowly as to not spook badger.
Yep.
And a soft tone. Go on, buddy.
Oh well, I found this badger, and I thought maybe if it was okay with you, like maybe I could keep him.
Yeah, of course. Gave us a little bit of a fright.
Sorry,
Wandered off.
I heard this thing making a noise, and I just wanted to follow it. I was just like, I heard it crawling around the brushes, and I followed his footsteps like you were teaching me how to do.
I want to roll a sense motive in this badger.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's a mimic.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking roll it. Yeah. I don't trust that.
Yeah.
Badgers are all
I got a natural 5 on that.
Yeah, you don't know. Seems like a badger.
Alright, cool. Had some good and bad times with badgers. Mostly bad. Alright, cool. Well, I'm gonna give the badger. I'm gonna roll a survival check to know what badgers eat. Honey, right?
I mean, I'm sure they love honey. They are carnivorous. They eat varieties of meats, insects, and vegetables.
and frogs.
That's a variety of meat.
Yeah, I'll head back to the place and I'll set up some traps so we can catch some food for the badger for tomorrow.
Alright, so you lead Turtleflap back to the camp and you set up some traps for tomorrow.
Also, I want to tell Caesar to keep an eye on that badger for the night.
Alright, Caesar's like, watching you, badger. Alright, he's got an eye on the badger, which Turtleflap will name. Would you like to name the badger?
Let's call him Bill.
Alright, Bill.
Yeah, Bill wouldn't sue us. He's
Hello,
pretty
Bill.
chill.
Uncle Bill. His new pet.
Alright.
He loves it.
Oh, right.
Aw.
I think he just like hits it with his stub.
Yeah,
Like-
with his nubby hand. It's just a nub of what's left. But he
Can we
loves
say
it.
that he made a little gross like wooden hand out of twigs that he just like kind of just on there. It's like a little rake.
Oh my god.
I rolled high enough that he will have like some straw there, like
Okay,
stuffed into his sleeve, sort of coming out. It's definitely not a hand, but it's like it could be used as like a makeshift broom on an emergency.
I will turn that note over on Juwan and be like, alright, gonna go check out Galbraith.
The sun comes up, they're still resting. You sneak off early in the morning. Do you leave Turtle Flat behind with them, tell him to stay, or do you have him follow into town?
I think it'd be good for him to see things. Yeah, see the sights.
You take him into town early in the morning when a lot of kids are rushing to the early morning classes at university here.
Oh, okay. Wait, first
So he
of
sees
all,
a lot of young folk around his age.
I'm gonna get a rope and I'm gonna make a fucking turtle flap leech, like weird parents. Yeah, I'll sign Caesar's wrist.
So what do you make it out of?
That's such a weird image.
Who's leading who?
Caesar's following me, and then turtle flaps tied to
Caesar is leading Turtle Flap.
It just sounds like I keep imagining him like walking on his hands.
So this is like made of rope or what?
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put turtle flap on Caesar, as we've done in the past. That's way better.
Like riding on his back? Yeah, he's used to that. Backpack Turtle Flap. I feel like Backpack Turtle Flap is a great nickname for Turtle Flap. Even though it's longer than Turtle Flap, it has a great ring to it.
Just like the
I would take that.
Yeah. With his tick brush.
What are the sites around Galbraith? What they have a university there, obviously, that I know about.
Yeah.
Because Juwan.
Yeah, they've got the university, a hospital, a stable, a market, alchemist, a small temple, portrait galleries, statue gardens, lots of art galleries and things like that. A science and art university, which we mentioned. Restaurant district with lots of fancy restaurants and bars. An artist guild and a scientist guild.
Okay, yeah, so this town just would have zero interest for Alec.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a dock, but other than that, probably not much else you're really interested in.
At the hospital, they're gonna make him pop a little frog hand on these dudes, right?
Anyway, so you go to the hospital to see if they can help you?
Yeah.
They do have wooden prosthetics. They can give you a wooden hand for 65 gold.
I've already got a broom hand, and it's pretty good.
This one's not much better, except it's made of wood and kind of looks like a hand.
I mean, I feel like he likes the broom hand.
Yeah, you can clean with it. You can probably do a whole lot more of that than you can with a wooden hand. The wooden hand's always making the pointed finger motion like a gun. It always looks like he's pointing at somebody. It's very rude. They made it have one finger out that way you can poke buttons and such.
Yeah, that sounds like that kid would be more annoying.
If you can poke things.
Are there any shops or anything worth checking out?
I mean, they do have a market here that's got some interesting things. Money. What kind of money are you looking to spend?
Probably 2,000.
We got some Elixir of Vision. Maybe we'll get some Snap Leaf or Formula and Limbic. Night Drops for sure.
Night drops.
Alchemist Bullets.
Do they have a bag of holding anywhere? So they get,
Not for that cheap, no.
not much.
Well, they don't have them here at all, but you're not going to find them that cheap. They've got Masterwork musical instruments, healer's kits, survival kits, Masterwork survival kits, traveler's dictionaries, abacus, alchemist labs, antidote kits, formula book, hammocks, ink and ink pens, sets, journals, sheets of paper, scrivener's kits, sextants, Masterwork stilts, medium chest, chronicler's kit, clay, compass, cooking kit, folding chair, scarves, alchemist kit, animal glues, astrolabes, pouches, canvas, paint, chalk and cardboard, or chalk and chalkboard sets.
Yeah. No, it doesn't sound like anything yet.
Probably all you can really afford.
Yeah, I don't think I can really do anything here. I mean, there's not an arena or anything. Is there a bar?
There are lots of bars in the restaurant district, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll go check out one of those and see if there's maybe a bounty board or something.
Yeah, you can check out the bars. There's not a bounty board per se, but they do point you in the way of a bulletin board that posts adventures for local adventurers that are seeking something during their time off from college. If you're looking for something on the adventurer spectrum.
I dabble in adventures.
Yeah.
I'd probably before I go on, I'll definitely take Bill and a young turtle flat back. But yeah, check out that board.
Yeah, you go and you check out the board, see what's going on. Adventure flyers for various areas around the world. Looks like this board's been cleared off a lot lately. A lot of things have been pulled down. There are 5 flyers left for 5 world destinations. There's a flyer still up for the island of Reyes for housing and zombie study opportunities. There's a flyer for Hero's Tomb for various types of study.
Oh, can I grab that flyer for later?
Yeah, we'll have like a date and time to meet a ship here at this dock if you're interested in sailing there. Flyer for Reyes, directed mostly towards Kitsune, equal housing opportunity movement on the eastern side. There's another flyer for Hero's Tomb from a different company, a different firm representing people that want to travel there. and one for the island of Kelnar for research into the infinite sands.
I'll take that flyer too, but I'm not gonna leave.
And there's one more flyer with all the tabs missing in the search of a underwater crystal on Norland. There's no contact information left, but that's one of the flyer, the part of the flyer without the contact information still there.
Yeah, Cersei's told me about that. She mentioned that before going to Kelnar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I can really do anything without Liz, because I don't want to fucking just dip.
So Chasnoff and Greer have swum to shore from their boat, all now soaking wet, their armor and clothes all drenched with seawater, salty seawater. I believe you guys were wandering in the shoreline mountains, very steep cliffs along the shore leading towards the city of Devates. Where your attackers came from. So you guys just swam ashore because your boat was attacked and you're actually walking towards the city where your attackers appeared to have originated. So you know a little bit about it. Yeah, there's kobolds there, which are like the size of dwarves and gnomes, so shorter, but lizard folk, short lizard folk, tiny lizard folk. These ones appear to be mostly samurai, although samurai trained in sailing these very tiny ships. There's to be a very well-organized army here. Most of the buildings appear to be private, although they do have some a market and things here. A lot of other buildings appear to be private and for members of this clan only.
The attackers are on their own boat elsewhere and we're not near them?
You're not near them, but they definitely originated from here. I mean, the people in the boats were kobolds. People in this town that you're approaching on foot are kobolds. You're definitely, like, walking towards the place that just attacked the boat you were on, for sure.
Okay. Clearly stand out.
You definitely didn't come from this area. You definitely are not wearing the same uniform as everyone else. Everyone here appears to be from this dojo. Very much seem to be in the same uniform, following each other around, like in groups. So yeah, you guys are definitely outsiders. That's pretty obvious.
I would want to know if they're friendly, if they're out to still attack us, or if they were attacking our ship for a reason. So would that be, I suppose, a history knowledge check?
Yeah, to maybe know like the history of this town and what kind of people they are. From your studies.
Like outsiders.
You spend time at libraries. You probably have read something about them before. Roll a history check. There's not a whole lot of history that you remember about reading about this settlement, other than that it did pop up over the last 120 years or so. For that, the people were mostly cave dwellers. The dojo was started by a world traveler that trained these kobolds how to fight. They are a clan that is a warring clan. They are an army that is a wing of the Cranagris Castle. Yes, they attacked your ship for a reason. I mean, you're basically walking onto a military base. So you'd expect even whether or not they're violent, your welcome is not going to be a very warm one unless you have a reason to be there. They do have some amenities that are open to the public, but for most part of their stuff's private. They do have the dock where their ships seem to be launching from, although you would assume that landing there is probably very limited to just their allies. They have a small market there in town, which you assume is open to visitors. About you don't see a whole lot of sign of that kind of thing going on. Everything else appears to be stuff that's theirs, like their barracks, their caves, their kendo arena, their temple, their dojo. So the only thing that really appears to be open is this market. There doesn't even appear to be really a tavern or anything in town.
I'm just wanting to find like a little social area to just talk to people, since probably business would not.
I mean, most people tend to be hanging out near the temple or a dojo. Some are congregating outdoors either near the dock or in some of their rock gardens. Some are clustered around the kendo arena, watching battles there.
I'm going to go to the temple.
And roll a knowledge religion as you approach the temple to see if you recognize any of the symbols or anything on it.
Natural 20.
Yes, this is obviously a temple to a red dragon. You being a religious person are not familiar with this dragon being a deity or anything, but it seems people here worship some sort of red dragon that lives in these mountains. The walls are covered in tales of this red dragon, wisdom of the red dragon, legends of the red dragon, and the great hidden treasures and the rewards the great dragon can give you. And it seems to be a private temple for the worshippers of the red dragon. It's small, but you're small. You're a dwarf, so it's you could fit in there just fine. Not small for you.
But I'm not allowed to go in there since I am not a worshipper of the red dragon.
There do seem to be samurais on guard at the temple, and they do seem to only allow in worshippers. People that are entering are saying a short phrase to the guards. You're unable to hear it without a perception check. You roll a perception check to see if you hear them say the short phrase.
A 3.
You don't hear what they're saying. They're saying something to the guards to get into the temple. Otherwise, you would assume the guards wouldn't just allow anyone into this red dragon temple. It's not a very large building. Definitely ornate with painted red iron statues of a dragon.
I want to find someone to talk to see what's going on in the town. Guard would be helpful.
I mean, you should go to the market, it's the only place.
carry.
Okay. I'll go to the market.
Alright, does Chesnov come with you?
Yeah, we'll have Chesnov come with me.
So Greer and Chesnov head to the small market here in town, where some samurai are selling the wares they have made or other wares that they have taken absconded from ships, and things that are made here by samurais that are older and are working at crafts instead of fighting. So they have all kinds of things available. Do you have a budget? Are you actually shopping, or are you just looking for people?
I'm just looking for people.
Yeah, there's people there. Mostly samurai. A couple what seem to be natives to the side of the island, but mostly samurai that appear to live here.
Okay.
Mostly kobolds, but some Oreads, some kitsune, some humans, some elves, some gnomes. A mixture of races, although a majority kobold.
I just want to find someone who's selling something, but they're not busy with a customer right now. I don't want to be rude.
Everyone seems to be having conversations with the customers right now. The few tents that you see all seem to be engaged in conversation with other samurai.
Is there somewhere I can buy a pint?
There's no
Good.
ever.
It could be at the market. It could be someone just selling specialty things. They
No.
have confiscated things after all.
They do have some confiscated. There is one merchant who is selling some crates of wine, but no one's selling just bottles of wine, and no one actually hanging around drinking. The samurai seem to abstain from alcohol.
Okay.
So Brian, is everybody in the market? Are they all part of the samurai tribe, or are some of them just kind of like lancers that ended up there?
About 80% of the people in the market appear to be part of the samurai clan, one way or another. Not all kobold, but all seem to be wearing some type of the uniform, variation of the uniform. There is a very small percentage, 20% of people that appear to be travelers from the side of the island. They appear to be West Londoners from other nearby cities passing through, mostly like merchants that are passing through. So the 20% are probably people that are working some of these tents, or that are coming and going, not necessarily hanging out in the market or dropping stuff off in a cart and then getting in their cart and leaving, or they're selling stuff. Not a whole lot of outsiders otherwise.
Well, I would like to...
Roll me a perception check. Anybody that has eyeballs, or a nose, or ears, or fingers.
23.
I rolled 11.
Alright, Chasnoff will notice a booth that is selling slaves. Greer will not. I don't know if Chasnoff will mention it or not, but Chasnoff will notice a slave-selling booth. The slaves are mostly halfling and gnome.
Every place I go, I'm just enslaving more gnomes.
They're cute.
They're tiny and easy to enslave.
Well, I'll let Greer know about the slave booth.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, just so you know what's going on. So I wander around the market for a little bit. Are any of the non-samurai tribe people or races that are there, are any of those gnomes?
None of the merchants appear to be gnome. You don't see any free gnomes walking about other than yourself, which probably would make you worry. You're the only free gnome in the area. Although these kobolds, like I said, aren't much taller. They're about the same size as you guys. So they're not a large race. But they do outnumber you.
They're gonna think you're an escaped slave.
No, got my Groucho
And you're-
Marx glasses on. They don't even know I'm a gnome.
They'll totally throw them off.
Yeah,
Roll me a disguise check to appear non-gnome with your Groucho Marx glasses.
10.
You're still short. You're a gnome with Groucho Marx glasses on. You're not fooling anybody except yourself, I don't think.
That's good enough for me.
I feel Chasnoff's pain. I'm a very sympathetic dwarf, but I don't know if it's wise to preach in a town that is military. Are we gonna pick a fight?
No.
Free these
I'm
gnomes?
broken. I'm a broken man. I'm sitting up apart.
Yeah, underneath the stars. I just want to meet some locals and find out what's going on in the town.
You do pass a tent selling magnets.
I love magnets.
Do you want to talk to the magnet salesman?
Yeah.
He's selling 3-pound iron weight magnets for 5 gold. And if you want to roll diplomacy, you can gladly strike up a conversation with him and get whatever information you need from him, as long as it's friendly.
16. I'm not really interested in your 5-pound magnets. I just want to talk to a merchant or talk to somebody in the city and see what's going on. What are the happenings here?
If you need information, he's willing to share. He's not really a social person. He's here to sell magnets if you're not buying. But he's willing to sell you information if you need it.
You said you love magnets.
I didn't know it was going to be a 5-pound weight magnet.
It's 3
What am I gonna
pounds.
do? 3 pounds for 5 gold. Okay, I'll buy a couple magnets to be nice dwarf.
Alright, you buy an iron weight magnet. 5 gold, you can have 1. Put it in your bag, save it for later for when you need it. Alright, we'll consider that a purchase, so now what do you gotta say? I'll add that to your diplomacy. What do you need? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm new here. I just arrived. I'm from the Blinding Light Guild, and I'm just questing around the world.
Alright, he alerts some guards who are now trying to arrest you. One more guard approaches.
being arrested.
Finding Light Guild agents are not allowed on West Linya.
Everybody knows that.
I don't know that.
You just found out. So this guy's trying to arrest you, so you need to roll for initiative to escape. If not, he's going to try to grab you.
6.
I got a 17.
I guess I gotta be involved.
You got 11, I got 6.
So that means I got to go first. I'm going to roll an 18 versus your CMD, Greer. So yeah, this samurai has now grabbed you. So his little lizard man has now grabbed you. You got bear hugged by a lizard man.
Okay.
The guard at the door has grabbed you, and the other guard's approaching.
Well, I need to get away.
Yeah.
I want to get away.
How would you propose doing that? You can roll a escape artist to get out of this grapple. You can roll a strength check to break the grapple. You can roll a CMB versus his CMD to get out of the grapple. There's all kinds of ways to... You can sometimes even acrobatics out of a grapple if you can convince me that's something you're good at. Like,
I think I would be better off with a strength check.
alright, so you're just going to try and like push your way out with it, just using brute strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just going to expand your muscly arms and break out of the
That's right.
grapple.
That's
Alright,
right.
so roll me a strength check. So you gotta be 18. Oh, you gotta be 18, so you're just barely... You do it, you almost break out, you feel yourself almost breaking out, but you don't.
Can I do a diplomacy and ask 20, not a natural 20? I don't want any problems. I will leave if that's what you're wanting me to do.
Alright, he will agree, and they will escort you and your companion out of the city.
Okay.
They'll walk you to the edge of the city on the edge of the Iron Mountains, where these weird iron beams are like soon to be holding up the caves. They'll lead you guys into the mountains. So you guys are now on the edge of a very large mountain looking down into West Linya. Forbids you from re-entering the city, which is Greer. So at least Greer is forbidden from re-entering the city.
Can we see any other villages in the distance?
Easily. You can easily see from here the Cranagris Castle. It's very large, probably the largest property on West Linya. It has a very large gray wall surrounding it and a very huge road leading toward its front gate. You might even be able to see a portion of the cemetery wall, the iron gate behind that. You'll see a tar pit to your west, and north of that, a small forest, and roll your perception check. If anyone beats a 20, you might see something in that direction as well.
Yeah,
So you don't see what's up there other than the forest.
Okay, well, we will head toward Cranagris Castle.
Alright, you head south through the mountains near Devates. Roll a perception check.
9.
20.
Alright, so Chasnoff will spot 5 Hobgoblin. Let's see if they spot you. I got a 1. So Chasnoff will spot them before they spot you guys, but 5 Hobgoblin in the path ahead of you guys heading out of the mountains. So if you continue forward, you will cross paths with these guys. Luckily for you, Chasnoff spotted them, and if you guys want to roll stealth checks at this point in time, you can hide from them. You're kind of ducked behind a rock right now, and Chasnoff's like, oh shit, Hobgoblins.
I think we should just stealth around. 10.
I got a 10. So, it is going to catch, just barely catch Greer as you guys are getting out of their area, like as you guys are trying to sneak away. So now as you guys have made your way around these hobgoblins, you're now south of them. But now you hear them chasing after you.
Cast ghost sounds in the opposite direction of us to try to get their attention.
Yeah, I get a will save for that. I got a 20, not natural, which I believe is high enough to not believe it. So they're going to keep following you guys' direction. When you guys got away, you probably have 2 rounds, 12 seconds till they catch up to you at this point. So this will be the first round right now. I'll assume you guys are also still moving forward at this point while you're doing this stuff. Unless it's something that requires you to stop.
Would it be kooky that some witches or someone has created trapdoors, hidden doors around here? We could sneak through.
What the hell are you
It would not be insane for there to be some sort of like hidden caverns or trapdoors in these mountains. It's not insane. That'd probably be knowledge dungeoneering or knowledge history or local.
I have +2 perception for stonework, traps, and hidden doors.
You did just leave Devates. You don't know this about Devates, but they do have a lot of hidden chambers here in the mountains, so roll it and you might see it.
17.
Tell you what, you do see what looks like a hidden chamber. Not necessarily a tunnel that leads anywhere, but what looks like a hidden stone chamber that you can duck into. Seems to be like a hiding place for kobolds that travel this area to duck away from predators. Looks like a predator hidey hole that you feel like you can probably sneak into and avoid any kind of...
Something.
It's small. It's definitely small. You got, like I said, it has probably enough space for 2 kobolds or the 2 of you guys. It's a tiny hole into this cavern. You wouldn't be able to escape, but you'd be able to hide in there. And you don't think they'd be able to get you.
You just hide it out?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna hide in this little pit.
All right, you duck into this tiny little cavern hole. Maybe they can reach their arms and their heads in, but they couldn't get any farther even if they did see you guys sneak in there. I'll roll and see if they see you sneak in there. Oh, they do, and they try to pursue into the hole. They reach their hands in and try to get you, but you guys hide in the back of you, lean against the back wall, and they can't reach you. And you guys hide in there for a whole day, almost 24 hours, for these hobgoblins eventually give up and wander off.
So we live to see another day.
And if you live to see another day, tune in next time for more Long Distance Dungeons and Dragons Dinner Theater.